Hey, what's up, guys? Nick here. I've got exciting news for you guys today. I have made $492,000 in the past 2 weeks trading Forex. I went on a losing streak before this where I lost $240,000, and now I've just been on a massive win streak with one, two, three trading opportunities that have played out. And I've made $492,000 on this. So another great perk of this is that my wife, she's actually breaking up with her other boyfriend, and she's going to be with me full time because I can actually trade like a decent human being, and I'm not losing the family fortune anymore in Forex trading or crypto, because crypto is actually up as well. Solana up 5%, up 20% off the lows, looking to break the highs. It's all looking pretty good here. So I'm so excited. I want to make this video for you guys today, breaking down this last trade that I took on Euro JPY, breaking down a trade that I missed on 80 Canadian dollar that would have been a $100,000 winner, but I missed because I was asleep during London session, and then the setups that we're looking at going into next week. So, by the way, if you're a regular viewer here of the channel, I'm doing a little experiment. We started the experiments with our analytics on YouTube. Hit the like button if you watch my videos regularly. And if not, then just don't hit the like button unless you like the video at any point, then feel free, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get into it here. Let's go ahead and let's break down Euro JPY. I have some really complicated analysis. Here is why I sold Euro JPY. I sold because price was at resistance. That's it. That's it. And I shared this in my free Telegram channel. I'll put a link in the bio and in the description for you to join the free Telegram if you like. I've been running this for like 7 years. There's like 50,000 members in here now. And I just post all my trades and analysis. So actually, I've been running this for 8 years now. But I posted the Euro JPY trade here. This was it. It hit the take profit this week for $110,000 after swaps and commissions. And it was a really, really nice trade. So when we're looking at the reason that I took this trade, the basic reason was just because price was at a resistance zone. So this is where I took it, and I put, I sold Euro JPY right here, and I just called this one out in the Mission FX group, and this is what it looked like the moment I entered it. So my account balance was at 660,000, which is amazing, and now it's at $770,000. So just like I said, whenever I'd started this account like 6 or 7 months ago, I think it's been 7 months ago now. From the end of last year up until now, which we're in the first week of May 2026, I've grown this account from $350,000 of a deposit all the way to $770,000. So I've more than doubled the account, and that's also after paying like $150,000 in commissions and swap fees. The account sits at $770K, so I've more than doubled it. If I get it all the way to the $1 million growth target, that's going to be almost tripling the account over the course of like less than 1 year, assuming I do this by the end of the year, which I've got plenty of time. So that's going to be super awesome if that takes place. But I just sold at resistance right here in Euro JPY. It's a daily chart. When we're looking at the daily chart, you can see that price came up into this resistance zone. We had bounced here once, kind of twice right here. We also had support here temporarily. Resistance again, broke above, then we came back below, then we found resistance again recently, went down for a few days, came back to the zone, and then this is where I sold again right here. So I sold, and my trade looks something like this wherever I called it out. As a matter of fact, let's go to the Nick's Trades group, and let's go to the actual moment I called it out. So it's all time-stamped here in my Discord server where I share all my trades live with the full parameters and stops and everything. I hadn't taken a trade in a whole week, and so I put this message here as well as an audio message explaining why it's important to like be patient and not just dive into trades, because there was a whole week where there was just no trades called out because there wasn't any good setups. But our patience has rewarded us, because that means we only get to take the easy trades that are nice and clear. So this was the analysis, right? Euro JPY is at the resistance. This is where I entered the trade, and you can see where my stop loss was. So my stop loss was up there. My take profits were down here. And the reason you see 4 positions is because to risk $100,000 on this trade, my broker only allows me to have 75 standard lots per entry and no more. So I have to break the positions up into multiple entries if each individual entry is going to be more than 75 lots. And so this was about 200 lots. Hey, we've got a visitor here. We've got a little intermission here with Lucy coming in to hang out. Great, good stuff. Got Lucy here. So to break it up, I had to break it up into 4 different entries of 50 lots each, roughly. And this is where I was able to get 200 lots total. And the risk, again, was $100,000 to go for $100,000 profit. So that was pretty good, pretty nice. And I was able to get into that. This is what happened. It took less than 24 hours. It took about almost 24 hours but it went from New York session that morning, dropped down over the course of London session, and then hit the take profit overnight, and it was a nice solid win. So this was the win here, $110,000, and then this is the accounts now. It's up to $770,000. So that's looking good. There's been no other trades this week. There was just that one trade, so it was a nice, really chill trading week. And now we're going to briefly go through the rest of the potential trading opportunities for this next week. And first, we're going to start with AUD CAD. So AUD CAD is a trade that I was going to take. I was unable to get an entry. I wanted to buy right there at the support zone. The entry would have been right here. The stop would have been below the zone, probably something like that. Target above at 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. The reason I didn't take this was because I was asleep and the alert went off while I was asleep. So I shared this in here and I posted it all because remember, everything's timestamped. This is on May 4th right here. Price was up here and I was looking to buy right there at 9735. So price had gone right here to the support zone and I had the alert right there. And I said AUD CAD might be setting up soon, and if we can get this alert triggered, then I'll be entering. So price ended up going down here, and it hit the alert. I have to cough. I've been having allergies a lot. Have you guys been having allergies? Huh? Yeah, goddamn. That coughing and shit, man. I can't even talk these days. Okay. So I ended up wanting to buy right there. It pinned the zone and then bounced away overnight while I was asleep. It hit that, went straight up. That was very unfortunate. So I posted this whole thing, bitching and complaining about it, but it happened at 1 a.m. I wasn't able to take it. I had some clients that were able to take it, which was pretty cool. I got a few DMs from you guys in Discord saying you took it, which was really nice. But I unfortunately missed it, and it did not come back. It just kept going up further and further and further. So I missed that, and because of that, I missed out on an extra $100,000. So my wife almost threatened to leave me, but she said she'd stay with me because I did in fact win Euro JPY, and it's better to win at least one trade. Even though I didn't get both of them, at least I got one of them, so we'll be able to pay the bills for the next week. And she said she's going to stay with me, and she's really happy with me because she values me as a person, and she doesn't just look to me for my financial, providing. She's really happy with who I am as a person. Right, baby? Right. I mean, but I knew that. I'm not trying to we don't have anything to prove here or anything like that. So that being said, we got Euro JPY. AUD CAD was missed. Now going into next week, there's a couple things I'm looking at. The first one here is USD Canadian dollar. We're at resistance. We hit that resistance and we bounced a little bit. I was waiting for price to come a little bit higher up, kind of into this region. So I'm going to be waiting on that. If we can get that happen this week, I'm going to set an alert right here. And then if we can get up here into this region, then I'll be looking to sell USD Canadian dollar. I think this is a pretty good opportunity. It's found resistance on the daily multiple times here. Found support right there, went up. Now we've come back and found resistance again. I think this is a great trading opportunity. Has a really good risk structure with a stop above and a target below at 1-to-1. So we'll see what happens. NZD JPY is another one I'm looking at. I'm going to set an alert right here. Where all these little recent highs are, I think this is a great trading opportunity because we've had nice little clear big bounces there multiple times in the past. I think we can get another one. GBP AUD, I'm still waiting on this. I waited all week. We didn't come all the way to the lows of this zone where I wanted to buy, which is at that low right there. This is a really big zone on the weekly as well. You can see down here, but more recently, I'm just using that low. Pretty clear potential trading opportunity. The entry will be somewhere down there, stop below and target above. Euro GBP is the next one, which almost hit the alert 2 weeks ago, so not this week, but last week. But we didn't get all the way down there into the zone, and so I was unable to take a buy on this one. So now it's going up, and I don't know if this will be able to come back. But if it does, I'll be looking to buy right there where you see the alert. The next trading opportunity is CAD JPY, but I actually think she might be breaking below this zone because we had a bounce here. We had another bounce here, tried to go higher, but failed. Then we came back, tried to bounce up a little bit further, failed, and now we're coming back into the zone. I'm probably going to be skipping this trading opportunity going into next week. I don't think I'll be taking this. I think there's other good trading opportunities. Euro JPY, you can see she went all the way down to this next zone. I did not get an entry because here on the 1 hour, you can see price was there for literally a second and then quickly got pushed back up. There was no way to even enter that. And plus, I think I was asleep at that time. So I was unable to take that buy there at that support zone. But it would have been pretty decent had I been awake and watching it and I hadn't been sleeping at 1 a.m. like a normal person. So I'm not going to be taking another sell off this zone. We've already gotten a sell. I think this is actually more likely to break up, just like CAD JPY is likely to break down. I think Euro JPY is going to do the opposite, which is breaking up. And so I'm just going to be leaving this one alone for now. GBP JPY, still looking to sell at the resistance. I've shared this for the past week or two in Telegram here and YouTube, so I'll be waiting. CHF JPY, a week and a half ago, she almost came here into the support. I don't think she's going to make it. I instead think she's going to go back up here to this resistance zone. I sold at this resistance zone and made $100,000 on this trading opportunity, and that was called in Telegram as well as Discord. You can see from the trading P&L right here, CHF JPY was actually the one right before Euro JPY, and this is the one where I made 50 plus 50, so basically $100,000 on it. So that was a pretty good one. I'm going to wait for that to set up again, and I'd totally take another sell if we went up there. We have a nice big range here. The likelihood of us getting a little bounce off this zone is very high, so I'll be looking to take that. Nothing on GBP CAD, nothing on Euro USD. USD CHF, I think we're going to actually see more downside this week. We're kind of bouncing in a dead cat bounce here at this zone. We're trying to bounce, but we keep making lower highs, and now we've actually got below this zone and closed below in the daily. And I guess the weekly now. Weekly candle just closed below. So I think I'll probably be leaving this for now, and I might be looking to take a buy maybe down here at one of these lows. We're going to address this as it starts to set up a little bit more. But I don't see any buyers here right now anytime soon. I think it'd be better to wait for price to go down and then buy at these lows. USD JPY, nothing. Euro AUD, nothing. AUD USD, nothing. It looks bullish. GBP USD, nothing. Euro CAD, nothing. GBP NZD, nothing. NZD USD, nothing. AUD JPY, nothing at the moment, but she just looks bullish. Looks like it's in a straight bull run. And then it brings us to just Solana and Bitcoin, so the crypto market. So as you guys know, I've got quite a bit of Solana, and I'm holding it. I made quite a bit of money last year from crypto going up, and then I've given back roughly half of everything I made last year in crypto on buying back in and DCAing as crypto's been falling. So it's mainly in Solana is what most of my holdings are. We'll see what this happens. We'll see what this does to this. We're up 20% off the lows, like I said. If we can go further up, my break-even point's about 138, so about where these highs are. And that's after I bought in at all these different prices. I just kept adding. And so I think Solana is likely to go back to at least 200 or maybe even 250 like we were very recently during the last bull run in like September, October of last year. But we'll have to see what happens. It's good that we're seeing a little bit of signs of life, though. So that's everything I got for you guys today. I'm going to go hang out with my wife. I've got her all to myself tonight. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to be setting up my trading terminal on my phone just so she can see the P&L and be reminded that I'm a half-decent man and I can make some amount of profit. I'm going to lay it right in the bed next to me all night, and she's going to wake up not looking at my face, but looking at the P&L because she loves looking at my P&L, my profit and loss terminal on my phone. Don't you, baby? You like looking at that shit. You fucking love that shit, don't you? You like that shit. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one. And I will see you probably in Telegram on Sunday evening for the analysis. Again, link in the description in the pinned comment for the Telegram channel. It's free. You can just join it. You can be in there in like the next 5 seconds. Scroll through there, look at some of my analysis. It's just as a resource there to help you to learn trading for free. So I'll see you there. Cheers. Bye.